The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered releases on the PS5 January 19th, but thanks to PlayStation and Naughty Dog for giving me access to the game a week early, I'll be talking about it today and whether or not you should pay for the upgrade or outright buy a copy of the remaster. There is no doubt that when The Last of Us 2 released back in 2020, it was one of the most divisive games of all time. You either thought it was a masterpiece or you thought it was a 0 out of 10. I found myself falling somewhere in between the two opinions. For me, I really enjoyed parts of the story and getting to see this expanded world that Naughty Dog has built, but there were definitely some narrative choices that I would have done a little bit differently. But that won't impact my review of the remaster. Most of you guys have already formulated your opinion on the story, and there's nothing that I can say about it that will change it. Instead, I'll be going over all of the new features coming to the remaster and whether or not they will be worth your $10 for the upgrade or $50 depending on if you've never owned the game. So let's get into it. First up, let's talk about the graphical enhancements. The remastered edition is set to bring improved textures, lighting, and animations. I'd say that most of those improvements have been made in the remaster, however, they are so minor. This isn't a shot at Naughty Dog for the work that they did on the remaster. I'm more so saying that The Last of Us 2 was arguably the most graphically stunning game released on the PS5, and there was only so many improvements you could possibly make. It just goes to show how good of a job Naughty Dog did on the PS4 version of this game. I will say though, when it comes to the performance, I really did notice a difference. The frame rate seemed to be much improved, and having that native 4K performance in fidelity mode was definitely a plus. In terms of new features and game modes coming in the remaster, one of the most exciting additions is the no return mode, a roguelike survival experience that challenges you to play through the game with permadeath. Now, this is the experience I really was waiting for. The no return mode is one of my favorite roguelike modes in any game. It's seriously addicting and challenging. I love all of the characters you have available to unlock. If you ever felt like you didn't get enough of Joel in The Last of Us 2, and let's face it, you didn't, here's a chance to get some more time with him. This mode features the ability to unlock new skins for your weapons and allows some AI companions to join in on the fight with you. Each encounter is randomized and will feature some tense boss fights. The earlier encounters will obviously be a lot easier, but as you progress and unlock more encounters, the situations get pretty tense. The remastered edition also takes full advantage of the DualSense controller with haptic feedback and adaptive trigger support. This adds a new level of immersion to the gameplay experience. I tried replaying the original Last of Us 2 on the PS5 shortly after the remaster of the first game came out, and it was pretty hard for me to get through just because of the controller, especially coming off the remaster of the first game where it had all of the DualSense features. Switching over to the second game without haptic feedback and the adaptive triggers definitely made the experience feel so hollow. So I'm happy that I'm able to play The Last of Us 2 remastered and have all of the DualSense features in the palm of my hands. Some of the other features included in the remaster include the lost levels and director commentary. You'll get to explore early development versions of 3 new levels not seen in the original, those being Sewers, Jackson Party, and Boar Hunt. Alongside the main campaign's cutscenes, you get to enjoy hours of new developer commentary to hear insights into The Last of Us Part 2's development. I will be honest, I haven't been able to spend much time diving into these, but I think that the director's commentary will be worth your while. Even if you didn't like the story, it may be interesting to hear some of the thoughts behind the decisions made in the game. Overall, if you own the PS4 version of this game, it's well worth the $10 upgrade. Even if you hated the story, the no return mode will be well worth your money. If you've never played the second game but did play the first game, I'd say definitely give this one a shot and see if you like it. But maybe you're one of those people who did buy the PS4 version and didn't like it and decided to trade in your game. To those people, I'd say maybe the $50 won't be worth your while. Essentially, you'd be paying $50 for the no return mode, which just may not be worth it to some people. That is, unless you're kind of like me and have an open mind and just want to replay the story to see if you like it a little bit more now that more time has passed. That's certainly been my perspective when playing this game. So that's going to be it for my review. Once again, thank you Naughty Dog and PlayStation for the review copy. I want to end this video by announcing the winner of my 10K subscribers giveaway. A week ago, I announced a contest for a collector's edition of Marvel Spider-Man 2. The winner was randomly selected from my comments, and while it was an absolute pain to enter over 200 entries, I want to say thank you to everyone who did enter. But the winner selected is Derek. Congrats to you, and please send me an email so we can discuss shipping. I'll have plenty more giveaways in the future, so definitely stay tuned. But thank you guys so much for watching this video, and as always, I will catch you on the next one.